Welcome back to Lost Judgment. I'm sorry I'm late, but I was just accused of the strangest thing. Doesn't really matter, but whatever. It woke me up, so I guess it's a good thing. So let's hop right in and see what the game has in store for us today. I did not get around to playing any today, since I was focusing on some uni stuff. So yes, we're still at Gendalo, right after meeting Yui Mamiya? Is that her name? Forgot. But, well, the groping victim. Which turns out has a connection to the people that were watching the place where the body was found in Sawa Sensei. And apparently all of them went to the same high school where 14 years ago, while they were in school, bullying incident happened. Yawn, yawn, yawn.
Ehara は痴漢の汚名を着て息子の敵を討ち、ついでに司法のメンツも潰してみせた。全部捨て身でなきゃできねえことだ。あいつにはもう何も怖いもんがねえんだろうよ。
僕は江原をずっとハレンチ警官と思ってましたよ。きっちり報いを受ければいいのにって。でも実はそう思わせるように仕向けられてたんですよね。僕らも検察も世間も。
お疲れ様でした。八神さん、今日はもうゆっくりしてください。
You too, you too. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Should we get our girlfriend some water? Oh, it's just around the corner after all. That is, of course, if they have water. Do you guys have water? Water here. Yes. Give me that as well. That's 4. Huh. Kind of annoyed that I cannot hold more than 3 items, but I guess I could upgrade. Oh, you have the hug bomb. And not just one. Nice, but it's only the normal one, so it doesn't give me too much health. Corned beef? Yeah. Oh yeah, cat food. Give me all 10, please. Why not just do this? I don't know. Too lazy, I guess. Okay, everything I need, thank you. Do you know what I love about Lost Judgment? Don't really have that money problem you do in the first one. If I compare it to the first one, where everything costs horrendous amount of money, while you earn basically none, it's really nice. But then again, Yagami's name is now... Oh, wow, I'm stupid. I bought the water and forgot to give it to her. I'm not going back. Was there anything else? I could do the coffee Alps thingamajig. Hello? Do I have to look at chatter first? Alright. Robbery. Yep. What? I thought the burglary scene was already shot. Well. Yeah, yeah. Are we done? Can I go now? No. Oh. I said, give me the goddamn money. Move it. I don't have the code to open the register. I'm just a part-timer. It's basically the same thing than last time. All right. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. What the? Is that a robbery? But weren't they shooting the same scene before? And they said they were done. What's this? Temporarily closed due to filming? Something doesn't add up. They were done shooting that cafe on Tenkaichi Street. Why would anyone bother shooting identical scenes at different locations? I don't see any stuff around. This is fishy. I should observe the storefront for a bit. Can't say I've ever seen Ops try using one of those as a sign before. So that's... Oh, eh. Wait, is that actually saying there's a robbery right now? I hope I'm just worried about nothing, but if I'm right about this, there's a real problem. I should check out the situation for myself. Maybe I'll loop around to the back of the store and pop in quietly. Ah, nice. He's doing it for me. Damn, it's locked. Well, this is an emergency. You could, of course, just call the police, you know? Okay, got it. Open the register or you're dead, hear me? No, please, don't do this. I can't open. I really can't. I knew it. That sign was saying there's a robbery right now, not a film shoot. I've got to help the cops. This is going nowhere. Fuck it. Now, give me the money or this lady is dying right in front of you. This is bad. No time for cops. I have to do something. But what can I do without getting anyone hurt? How can I close the distance? An Onomichio outfit for promotional use in the Onomichi collaboration menu kickoff event. Guess that explains why it's here. Could this help me get closer to the burglar? How would that help me? Not now, no. Wait, how would that even... Well, I would love it, but I kind of doubt it. Let's go with the barrel approach. I'd probably fit in, but... Then what? Maybe if Kaito were here to roll me in there. I should keep thinking. So many boxes. Guess they all get tossed back here. Aren't they supposed to flatten them? This one's pretty big though. Maybe I can get in and sneak up on him. Real? Slick-like. Center of gravity pretty low. Feels like I can manage though. If I don't make any wrong moves. Alright, time for some tactical cafe action. Look away. Look away. Oh. Good thing he really doesn't see anything. Okay, this ought to do the trick. Whoa, shit. Where'd you come from? Let me go.
Oi.
It's over. Stop resisting. Police, we got a report of an armed robbery. Yeah, this is the man. I caught him in the middle of it.
Eh?
Run. Huh? Whoa. A useless police officer. Thank you so much for your help, I must say. Seriously. Officer, that woman's partners with the robber. I'll chase after him. You arrest the woman. Yeah? Yes, sir. Thanks for being so helpful. Calling for backup. Calling for backup. Why was he alone if there was an armed robbery report? And he just walked in there. Wait. But seriously, why was he alone? Nobody in their right mind would go into an armed robbery, unarmed, and with no backup. You can't tell me they had any kind of a training, if that is the approach they take. Yes, I know the police in the Yakuza games suck, but holy hell. Are you kidding me? And one. Come on. Thank you. Money. You're done. Give it up. Using the movie shoot as a cover though. That was pretty smart, I have to say. And a partner who plays along as a customer? You had your own little scene going on, didn't you? Shit, this wasn't how it was supposed to end. Thank you for helping to apprehend the suspect. Oh, no problem. I'm just glad to no innocent people got hurt. These two are a husband and wife team. They've been making a mess, a real mess, across the country lately. They take advantage of different local events to commit crimes without raising much attention. Ah, so this time they exploited a movie shoot nearby. But it wasn't enough to keep them out of the clink. Thanks again. Oh, and the owner of Orbs asked me to give you this. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I imagine they'll be closed for a while after something like this, huh? Quite the opposite, actually. He said he couldn't wait to open the doors back up again once we were done with this scene. Wow, really? Well, I guess that's just helps for you. Even an armed robbery isn't enough to shake them. Well, nothing was stolen. Nothing was in any way, shape or form destroyed as far as I could see. So, yeah, nothing is really stopping them from reopening. Maybe the cashier needs a break and some mental therapy. But other than that, it's not like anything happened. I suppose I'd better get going. Right, please report any other crimes you may see. Hey, did you see that Office Alone 4 leak? There's this burglary in a cafe. It's so sick. Huh? Weren't they just shooting that though? How's it already out? I guess someone secretly filmed it with their phone while they were on set. You seriously have to see it like it's so real. What? This angry guy catching the robber, is he the main character? Can't really see his face from this angle. Any idea who he is? I don't recognize him. Maybe this is his first movie? He's good at action though. If he's got acting chops, he might even have a decent career. I'll show you chops. Maybe I'll poke my head into the drama club one of these days though. Whee! Let me throw! Oops, oops, oops. Okay, nothing in my inventory. Box, whatever. Kitty, do you have money for me? Ooh, decent amount. Thank you, thank you. Reminds me. Do I have... Saga... Ryan's rival appears. Ah, right, the Ryan saga. I completely forgot. It is I, Ryan Acosta, shinobi sensation from the shadows. It has been quite a while, Master Yagami. You may be excited to discover that I've opened up a dojo in Kamurocho. However, a rival dojo opened up soon after and began poaching my students left and right. I wish to discuss appropriate countermeasures, and thus I have contacted you. I shall await you at M-Site Cafe. P.S. Fair warning, I'll have activated my chameleon camouflage technique, so keep a sharp lookout. You'll find that my ninjutsu has improved over time. Believe it. Well, this takes me back. I haven't heard from Ryan in forever. I ran into him 3 years ago. Still find it amusing that an American ninja came to help me fight a gang. And now he's opened up a dojo in Japan. I'm not sure what kind of person would go there, but apparently he's good enough to have a rival. Anyway, I need to find out more details. I can only remember that those rival ninjas were quite busty. Thank you, Kaito. Love you too.
ようのんびりしてやがんな。話は聞いたぜ。偉人町に行くんだろ。沢先生に会いによ。
海藤さんは学校に入れないでしょ。先生に会えんのは俺だけだよ。
分かってるって。でもまた外で待ち合わせることになったら俺も呼べるだろ。
状況分かってる海藤さん。沢先生も三越柴殺しに一枚噛んでるかもしんないんだ。
お前こそ分かってねえな。あの人はそんなことしねえよ。え？俺は人を見る目には自信があるんだ。特にいい女についてはな。
Of course, yeah, totally agree.
やっぱあんたには負けるよ。
Kaito, you want to talk some more? Doesn't look like it. No goodbye kiss? Not want to follow me? No? Sad. Okay, head to Ichinjo. Are you staying behind? Are you doing a job here in Kamurocho? I have a job for you, Kaito, if that's the case. You know? You remember Ryan? The ninja? The shinobi? Go meet him at M-Site Cafe. Very well. Yeah. Okay, now he's with me again?
じゃあ俺はつくもんとこに行ってるぜ。 中華街で腹ごしらえしてからな。
いつも楽しそうだね、カイトさんは。
いい店ばっかだぜ。あんだけ数あると1日4、5軒はいかねえと。
何？どうしたの？
見てみろ。阿久津だ。
カムロ町の半グレがなんでこっちに？
よー、阿久津、なんでお前がここにいんだ？おい、ほらこっちだって。怪盗だ。奇遇じゃねえかよ。
No.
取り込み中だ。悪いな。あの野郎、偉人中に何の用だ？わざわざこっちまで手下引き連れて。
もしかして俺らと関係ある？
いや、向こうも俺らと出くわして面食らってたみてえだ。別件と見たぜ。
それにしたっておかしなとこだよね。あれも RK のやつらかな。結構な人数でこっちに来てるみたいだ。
ああカムロ町だけのしのぎじゃ食ってけねえとか。ま、奴らが何してようがわざわざこっちから首突っ込むことはねえ。お前は早いとこ高校に行ってこいよ。また後でな。
I should head to Seria High School. I need to find out if Yui Mamiya really has a connection to Sawa Sensei. Careful with the speed there. No! I missed my money. No! Oh, yeah, over here. I would keep messing up the corners. Alright, enter. Come on. Ah! You actually want me to use the stairs? Sure, whatever. But first, let me meet my handsome, beautiful, I mean, nurse? Hello? Nurse? Whose name I forgot? I'm just gonna call you Nurse Joy. Are you here? I need your help. Why aren't you opening the door? Sad life.
Yagami-san.
どうも。今少しいいですか、先生。
三越柴君の動画を見ました。
わかります。例のあの動画ですよね。
江原さんにはアリバイがあったんじゃないんですか？それなら三越柴君を殺してないはずですよね。でもあの動画は本物にしか見えなくて。
ええ、おそらく本物です。あの動画の通り江原さんは自分の手で三越柴を殺したんだと思います。ただそうなると同じ日に起きた痴漢事件の方にトリックがあったことになります。先生は江原さんに痴漢された被害者のこと知りませんか？名前は間宮結衣と言います。
知りませんけど。
間宮結衣の旧姓は鈴木でした。彼女は13年前に黒川学園の生徒だった。
13, not 14. I'm sorry.
鈴木結衣？そんな、じゃあ江原さんは ユイに痴漢したということですか？
彼女を知ってるんですね。もしかして先生と同級生でした？
そうです。高校の3年生の時に。
多分そうじゃないかと思ってました。でも間宮結衣が痴漢被害者だったことはご存じなかった。
だってまさかそんな。
先生にしたらありえない偶然ですよね。教え子の父親が高校時代の同級生を痴漢してたんですから。それも1日300万人が乗り降りする駅で。
どういうことなんです？
間宮結衣は江原さんとグルだった可能性があります。彼女は全てを承知でただの被害者を装っていた。それが殺人のアリバイ工作であることも知っていてです。
はあ？でもなんでです？なんでユイが江原さんと？
She really doesn't know, or doesn't seem to know, of any connection between Ehara and Yui Yamamiya. If it's all an act, then she's an amazing actress.
今俺の知る限り、江原さんと間宮結衣両方に面識があったのは先生だけです。
八神さんは私が2人を取り持ったと？
先生は間宮結衣とどういう仲だったんです？友人かただの同級生の一人だったか。
特別親しくしてたわけじゃ。彼女はクラスの中ではちょっと派手なグループにいて、私はそういうんじゃなかったものですから。
最後に会ったのはいつです？高校の同窓会なんかは？
大学を卒業した頃に会ったみたいですけど、私は行きませんでした。同級生がいじめで飛び降りたクラスですから。
じゃあ先生は卒業以来同級生の誰とも会ってない？
そうです。
なるほど。そういえば江原さんと間宮結衣には接点というかもう一つ共通点がありました。
え？
二人とも過去に身近な人間がいじめを受けて自殺に追い込まれてます。江原さんは息子の敏郎君、間宮結衣は同級生の楠本充君。だから例えば間宮結衣はそのことで江原さんに共感してたのかも。そして復讐のアリバイ工作に手を貸した。痴漢の被害者を演じることで。どう思います？今のを聞いて何か心当たりは？
そんなこと言われても。
沢先生、もう職員会議が始まりますけど。
すぐに行きます。
13年前に黒川学園であったこと詳しく教えてもらえませんか？間宮結衣は楠本充の自殺未遂をどんな風に見てたんです？
ごめんなさい、これから会議なので。
殺人に関わることなんです。江原はわざと痴漢の汚名を着ることで罪を逃れてる可能性がある。おまけに間宮結衣以外にも三越場殺しの共犯者たちがいます。彼らは今も野放しになってます。そして俺はもしかしたら沢先生もその一人じゃないかと思ってここに来ました。
私が？
今もそのモヤモヤは晴れてません。
私にどうしろと言うんです？
俺が知りたいのは江原と間宮結衣がどういう接点でつながったのか。多分先生はその材料になる情報を持ってるはずなんです。それはまだご自分でも気づいてないことかもしれません。
とにかくもう行かないと。
会議が終わる頃にまた来ますよ。
お好きになさってください。
It's not going great, but at least I've learned she was classmates with Yui Mamiya. I'll take the wins where I get them. Saori-san will want to hear that later too. Why not just call her? Say, yo, they know each other. Hi, love you, Saori. Please marry me. And ignore Hoshino. Or you can, have him as a side piece, I guess. Yeah, side piece is alright. Hoshino's cute. Oh yeah, I was going to tell Saori-san about Sawa-sensei and Yui Mamiya.
あ、沙織さん、八神だけど。
ええ、澤先生と話せましたか？
ああ、やっぱり彼女と間宮結衣は13年前同じクラスにいた。同級生のいじめ自殺があった時も。
なるほど。その件ですが、星野くんの方でもネットで新発見がありました。
ん？
そのいじめ加害者は河合真也という子で、13年前、みつるくんが校舎を飛び降りた後、逃げるように転校しています。そして大人になると、こちらのカムロ町で働いていたようなんです。
へえ、そんなことまでネットで分かっちゃうの？
ええ、おまけに河合は同級生を自殺に追い込んだことを武勇伝のように話してたそうです。カムロ町でなら笑い話にでもなると思ったんでしょうか。
かもね。
組にこそ入らなかったものの、河合はほとんどヤクザみたいな人物のようで、今画像を送りました。
It's
5
not
年前に撮ら
the
れたもの
dude
です。
that one that the arcade. Yeah.
こいつ、
知ってる顔ですか？
この間 RK のチンピラたちが探し回ってた。ガールズバーのマネージャーだって。
ええ、確かにガールズバーで働いてたようです。ただその店がどこかまでは分かってません。
こいつが河合真也だったのか。でもなんで今になって RK が探すんだ？
彼らはその河合を見つけたんですか？
いや、ただリーダーの相馬ってやつが言ってた。河合はもう殺されたらしいって。何年か前にカムロ町から姿消してそれっきりなんだ。
殺された？
ああ、でもこうしてみると最近似たような話を聞いたよな。今度の河合も三越柴と同じ過去にいじめ加害者だったやつだ。それが2人とも殺された？
どうでしょう。カムロ町では何らかのトラブルで姿を消す人が少なくありません。理由は大体金か女か。河合もそんなケースの一人なのでは。
確かにね。
河合の件はこちらでもう少し調べてみます。 RK が聞き回ったおかげで町の情報もまだホットなはずですから。
沙織さん、どうでした？八神さんはなんて？
ついこの間 RK の人たちが河合真也を探し回ってたそうです。カムロ町で。
え？
そして出された結論が河合はもう殺されたのだろうと。
おい、随分物騒な話だな。
確かに最近やから系の人たちが誰か探してるっぽかったですね。町の人たちに聞き込んだりして。でもなんで RK が河合を？まさかうちの事件とつながってくるんですかね。
Putting aside the connection between Mikoshiba and Kawaii, why is RK suddenly so involved?
RK についてはつながりがよくわかりません。星野くんは引き続きネットで河合のことを調べてください。私はちょっと出てきます。
え？
八神さんに頼ってばかりじゃいられませんから。少しは私も足を動かさないと。
イエーイ！
沙織さん、もしかして RK の連中に聞き込む気ですか？
ええ。彼らがなぜ河合真也を探してたか気になります。
なら僕も行きますよ。一人じゃ心配です。
大丈
You
夫。
do your job.
まだ明るいし、
I'll do
人目のあ
mine.
るところでやりますから。それに私一人の方が相手も口が軽くなるでしょう。
確かにそうかもしれませんけど、あ、 じゃあ10分に1回安全確認の電話を入れます。
いえ、それも遠慮してもらいます。
へえ。
Sorry, cold. First, I'll need to find some arcane members. Unlike Yakuza, they're hard to identify by appearance alone. Really? They seem to all be wearing dress suits, and those seem to be the only types of people that wear dress suits, at least. Out in the open. With multiple people wearing the same stuff, so it shouldn't be so hard to identify them, but okay, it's hard to identify them. I get you. In times like these, it's good to know the owner of Tender. He's well connected. This is Bartender, the first place Yagami-san worked at when he arrived in the city. The owner always has his ear to the ground. I'm sure I could ask him where I might meet some RK members. Oh, I forgot your name.
おやようこそいらっしゃい、沙織ちゃん。嬉しいね、来てくれて。
お
Did
邪
they
魔します。
change his
こん
voice
にち
actor?
は。ターボーと仲良しの先生よね。あの子は今日一緒じゃないの？
ええ。
そう。じゃあ遠慮なくガールズトークできちゃうね。
なんだい、マリネ。それじゃ俺
I
が
forgot.
お邪魔みたいになるじゃないの。
I'm used to his
マス
English
ターは
voice.
乙女心分かってくれるから許してあげる。
The two of them sure can keep up with each other, but if I'm going to ask questions, I better order a drink.
何飲むか迷ってんでしょ。いいよ。内緒でターボーが入れてるボトル飲んじゃいな。あいつ最近ツケが溜まってるし。
ありがとうございます。そういうわけで RK の人たちと会えないかマスターに聞いてみようと思ってきたんです。
あちゃー、やっぱり仕事の用事だったか。でも沙織ちゃん、美味しそうにお酒飲んでくれるよね。
ほんと、なんだかかっこいい。
そんなお二人に言われると恐縮しちゃいます。
マリネーと美人が二人並んでるとなんかこう年がいもなくウキウキしてくるね。
あら、ほんとだ。今日マスターいつもより12ヶ月は若く見える。
それじゃいつもと変わんないじゃないの。
だってマスターがそれ以上若くなったらかっこよすぎちゃうじゃない？
Did she say master, not master? But okay, whatever. Oh no, this isn't good. I'm getting so relaxed I might forget about work.
いやー、しかし RK に会いたいと来たか。実はそこら中にいることはいるんだけどさ。
Yeah.
彼らも仇から RK ですかと聞かれて、はいそうですとは言わないんだ。
そうね。しかも沙織ちゃん、彼らから結構ディープな話を聞かなきゃいけないみたいだし、そうなるとちょっとだけ難しいかも。
ちょっとだけですか。
沙織ちゃんほどの美人が街を歩けば RK から近づいてくるよ。ただその格好だと硬すぎちゃうから、少し隙のある服とかメイクにするといいかな。
なるほど、そりゃあいい考えだ。
Howdy
隙
dresser.
のある服とメイク。
ターボーから聞いてるよ。沙織ちゃんがその気になったらカムロ町のキャバ嬢たちも顔負けだって。それで前から興味があったの。
ノーアルタカは爪を隠すだね。
キャバ嬢みたいな格好をするということですか？これからすぐに？
まあ他の手もなくはないだろうけど、 RK には効きそうな作戦だ。
よかったら私が見繕ってあげるから、 沙織ちゃんはその中から気に入った服とかを選んだらいいわよ。
わかりました。じゃあお言葉に甘えてお手数ですがお願いします。
オッケー、任せといて。
Alright, I hope you have good taste. Why is it the same dresses all over again? Because she has such a slouched posture. This dress does not look good. If her shoulders were further back and she would, well, put her breast out, this would look good, but like this, nah. Those thrill to ruin this one piece, seriously. This maybe. Let's look for hair first. This doesn't look too bad, I guess. Oh, she can totally go for this as well. Just a relaxed one. If you want to seem approachable, I think this hairdo. Or nah, this is too young looking. This could also be cute. If this was a day I have any problems getting the attention of the opposite sex instead of this. It's not bad looking, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't suit her personality, in my opinion. It's the one who appreciates order and correctness, I don't know. This looks somehow more like her, but it's yeah, I don't know. You know what? Let's go for this one. Let's stick with black. It makes it look so deathly pale. Everything makes it look so deathly. This is especially bad for her skin tone, I don't know. You know what? Let's go with this one. I like this red as a contrast to her very white skin. No. Nah. Let's give you your classes back. You don't see them anyway. Let's charm them all. Yeah, let's go with this, I guess. Okay, now then, let's get rid of this. A ring? Nah. I'll give you an eyebrow. Like, yeah. Okay. Oof. That is heavy. Oh, I like that. Oops. Whatever I chose, it's probably correct. This is eyeshadow. Shadows hard to choose. I actually like this purple on her. Alright. Let's go for purple as well. And oh wow. Who would ever use that blush on her? Guess this is the best. Let's just leave the blush alone, I guess. No. I think that nude is actually quite good for her. On this one? Although that's supposed to be orange, I guess. But no, I think this one is actually fine. Alright. My voice is slowly dying. Let's go.
なるほど。これはターボーから聞いてた通りというか、それ以上ね。
マリさんの前でこんな格好、なんだか恥ずかしいです。
何言ってるの。本当に綺麗。
いや、そんな。
本当に大丈夫だってば。
Why aren't you dressed up,
まだ
Muddy?
何か足りないみたいね。
え？
最後に必要なのはプライドよ。私は綺麗だっていうプライド。
でも私、そういうのは。
じゃあ弁護士としてのプライドは？それはあるでしょ？
弁護士としての。
オッケー、バッチリ。ほら、見てみて。男たちもみんなほっとけないって顔してるよ。
こんな気分久しぶりです。ありがとう、マリさん。
RK の連中に会いたいんだよね。それだったら私と一緒にスカウトされに行く？
スカウト？
RK はガールズバーとかキャバで働いてくれそうな子を見るとすぐ寄ってくるの。特に多いのはそこの占領通りね。2人で歩いてみようか。
いいんですか？
Mari,
そこまで
then
付
you
き合ってもら
maybe
っちゃっ
want
て。
to change clothing as well.
私も沙織ちゃんのメイクがどれくらい効果あるか見たいし。いいの。こちらこそ迷惑じゃなければ付き合わせて。
Time to walk down Senryu Avenue. If any archaic guys approach us, we'll reel them in. Then I can ask them about Shinya Kawaii and see what they've found out so far. But seriously,
沙織ちゃん。
Mommy? Mari? You look like you're in your 40s with that outfit. So maybe maybe if you want to get scouted, use a different outfit. If you can get a different outfit for our Saori, then you can definitely get one for yourself as well. Oh. She still does not look very feminine while walking. But then again, she's not used to heels, so I can totally understand that she is walking like that. But if they have the ability to change the demeanor between two characters for a side story,
お姉さんたちかっこいいね。
今日はどこか飲み行く感じ？それともこの辺の店で働いてるとか？
女二人寂しく飲み歩いてるとこ。ねえ。ねえ。
だったら俺におごらせてくんない？いい店知ってんだ。いくらでも飲ましてあげるよ。
うわ、すごい羽振りいいんだ。でも私たちめっちゃ飲んじゃうよ。大丈夫？
ダチがやってる店があるんだよ。そいつもお姉さんたち連れてったら喜ぶと思うし。
If they're okay, then it might be good to take them up on their offer. But how can I know for sure? You're just my
君た
type.
ち可愛いね。タイプよ。年上の女に興味があるの？
タイプって俺もっすか？
どうしたの？そのお花。でも絆創膏がすごくセクシーでワイルド。あらやだ。今夜は私すごくだらしなくなっちゃってる。
ちょっと沙織ちゃん。
おお、だらしない沙織ちゃん大好き。
Oh, and now while their guard is down,
今カムロ町で流行ってると思うんだけど、RK って知ってる？
ああ、RK ね。もちろん知ってるけど。何？興味あんの？
だって今一番イケてて一緒にいて楽しいのは RK の人たちだって聞いてきたからさ。それにあそこの人たちってなんかいろいろすごいんでしょ？
沙織ちゃん、やっぱり RK の人とじゃなきゃ嫌なの？私はこの子たちも可愛いと思うけど。
なるほどね。だとしたら俺たちって運命の出会いだったのか。
oh yes, it was fate for
それっ
sure.
てどういうこと？
まさかもしかしてあなたたちって？
まあ大きな声じゃ言わねえけど、RK の中でもちょっと知られてるもんでね、俺。
Ooh.
少なくとも俺らなくしては今の RK にはなってないよな。俺もここまででかくなるとは思ってなかったさ。
Looks like this went well. I knew they had to be arcade members. Now all I have to do is ask them about Shinya Kawai. Why were they looking for him?
カムロ町って今みんな RK が仕切ってるんでしょ？
まあね、ヤクザが幅利かす時代は終わったからよ。もう仁義とか極道の伝説とかも通用しねえ。これからはいかにルールのねえアンダーグラウンドで戦えるかがものを言う。
壮絶な世界、かっこいい。
そういえばこの間 RK の人たちで誰か探してたみたいだけど、何年か前に姿を消したとかっていう。
ああ、あれね。あん時探してたのはガールズバーのマネージャーだった男だな。
さすがお兄さんたちは情報通なのね。
5年前にある日突然姿を消したってやつだ。 カムロ町じゃ珍しくもねえ話だけどね。
何それ面白そう。結局その人は見つかったの？
いや、さすがにダメだった。そいつは河合って男で、この町じゃ毒にも薬にもならねえ小物だ。それがある晩昔の知り合いらしいのに囲まれてたんだってさ。多分過去によその町でトラブってたんだろう。そんで押し問答した後、最後には無理やりバンに乗せられてった。以来奴は姿を消したままだ。
それってつまりどういうこと？
どっかよそで殺されたんだ。河合が生きてりゃ町に戻ってきてるはずだ。店からの給料もまだもらってねえ分があったらしいからな。ってことは今頃海の底か山ん中にでも埋められたんだろうってことになった。
その河合の昔の知り合いたちって誰だったの？
さあね、10人近くいたみたいだ。見た目は堅の若いやつらで、女も混じってたんだと。でももう5年も前のことだからな。
A group of civilians shoved Kawai into a van, and they were old acquaintances? Dun dun dun. Could they have been classmates from Kurokawa Academy now? Just rushing to conclusions.
その目撃談があるということは、誰か河合信也がバンに押し込まれるところを見てたということですよね。5年前に。
そう、見てたのは河合が働いてたガールズバーの子だ。まあ俺らはその子に話を聞いたってやつからまた聞きしただけだけど。
そのお店の場所は？
カムロ町で5年も前のガールズバーだぜ。もうどこにあったかなんてわかんねえよ。その間に何百件も潰れちゃ新しくできてんだからよ。
じゃあそもそも誰が今になって河合を探そうとしたんです？ RK はその誰かから人探しを依頼されたわけですよね。
そいつはもうちょい上に聞かなきゃわかんないんだけどさ。それよりちょっと待った。こっちからも一つ聞いていい？
はい。
さっき沙織ちゃん河合信也って言ってたけど、なんであいつのフルネーム知ってんの？俺ら言わなかったはずだけど。
なんだと？
もしかして最初から河合のことを聞きたくて俺らと話してたわけ？何者？
何をするんです？
その手を離して。
誰なんだお前。
Shall we be honest?
「通りすがりの RK ファンです。全然怪しいものじゃないんだからやめてよ。
え？そうだな。全然怪しくない。
バカ、気を確かに持て。めちゃめちゃ怪しいよ。
ダメ。
色仕掛けが通用する俺じゃねえぞ。誰なんだお前。
Okay, let's be honest.
源田法律事務所の弁護士で白崎沙織と言います。速やかにこの手を離しなさい。
あ？弁護士だったら何だっつうんだよ。そんなに偉えのかよ。
話さないとあなたにとって面倒なことになりますよ。
そんな男たぶらかすような格好して言うよね、沙織ちゃん。
ああ、叫んじゃねえぞ姉ちゃん。
沙織ちゃん。
あれ？
イエーイ。
目障りだぞチンピラ。
東さん。
てめえ。
たく、たちの悪いチンピラが増えたもんだ。礼なんていらねえ。この街歩くときは気をつけな。特に美人
ありがとうございます東さん。
だから礼なんて。なんで
白崎です。源田法律事務所の。お久しぶりです。
嘘だ
Kind of awful reaction there, but
白崎先生。
oh well.
しかしすげえっすね。見違えましたよ。
Toru Higashi, Charles Arcade Manager.
ありがとうございました、東さん。
Sadudu.
私はともかくマリさんを危ない目に遭わせるところでした。本当に助かりました。
若くて強くてかっこいい。私タイプかも。
さっきのやつらは RK ですね。最近街中で調子づいてるんですよ。
Toru Higashi-san, former Matsugane family member of the Tojo clan. He is like a brother to Kaito-san and he knows Yagami-san too. Yeah, knows. He runs the Hizukade full time now, but apparently he still keeps up with the Yakuza fashion trends.
よかったら安全なとこまでお送りしますよ。いや何？俺も最近は暇してるもんだ。
あら、そうなんですか。ちょうどいいですね。暇な者同士、今夜は楽しく過ごしません？
あ、じゃあその前に八神さんに電話を入れさせてください。
Okay. You just pick up your phone and it's connecting to Yagami. Do you want to tell me something, Saori? Shinya Kawai was a bully 13 years ago. He vanished from Kamurocho when he was abducted by a group in a van. It seems like they were all people he knew, and it's possible they were his classmates from Kurokawa Academy.
八神の野郎、何してんですかね。白崎先生の電話には2コール以内に出ろってんですよ。
出ません。おかしいですね。もう一度かけてみます。
殺された。
ああ、でもこうしてみると最近似たような話を聞いたよな。今度の河合も三越柴と同じ過去にいじめ加害者だったやつだ。それが2人とも殺された？
どうでしょう。カムロ町では何らかのトラブルで姿を消す人が少なくありません。理由は大体金か女か。河合もそんなケースの一人なのでは。
確かにね。
河合の件はこちらでもう少し調べてみます。RK が聞き回ったおかげで町の情報もまだホットなはずですから。
ああ、よろしく。
Now I guess I'll wait for Sawa Sensei. Still a lot of time before the faculty meeting ends. Huh? It's a message from Amasawa. Yagami-san, one of my underclassmen wants to talk to you. Could you come to the club room again after class if it's not too much trouble? No problem. Amasawa wants to talk about her lower classmen? I've got time, so I might as well go see what that's all about. Oh, yeah, there might be some new jobs over at Tsukumo's office too. It's still a bit before the faculty meeting ends. I should kill time elsewhere. Alright, let's do the MRC meeting, I guess. Then we can go meet the robotics club and whatever club they want me to meet as well. Now, if I'm supposed to meet someone, I don't know. Can't remember. Is that not? Nah, okay. The hairstyle. Good thought. Yagami-san, thank you for coming.
Amasawa.
Hey, Amasawa, what is it you wanted to talk about? Well, it's a rather long story. Is this a good time? Let's hear what she has to say. Once you start the side case, everything else will be put on hold until you clear it. Proceed? Yeah. Sure thing, after all, I am the MRC's outside counselor. Thank you so much. So, this is about my classmate. Actually, I should go get him now. Be right back. Nice to meet you. I'm Hisayoshi Shimada, the second year. I'm Yagami, the MRC's advisor. Nice to meet you.
Nah.
So, what exactly do you need help? Well, Yagami-san, do you believe in things like curses? I'm sorry, what? Just a preface. This case is going to sound either mysterious or ridiculous, depending on your answer.
Sawa.
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but please, you have to believe me. Just tell me what's going on first, then we'll see how it ranks with all the crazy things I've heard. Curse of the Emasama family heirloom. Ooh.
Nah.
Would you mind starting us off, Shimada-kun? So, it's about this lucky cat I have at home. A lucky cat. You mean one of those statues of a cat waving its paw? Or like an actual cat? The former, yes. They're said to bring good fortune, so you can spot them in all sorts of businesses. There are quite a few kinds. Most of them are said to bring good luck, but black lucky cats are supposed to ward of bad luck in particular. Didn't know they got that specific. The thing is, my lucky cat doesn't do any of that. It doesn't bring money or good luck. It just attracts tragedies. Tragedies. Here, this is... looks pretty old. My dad bought it from an antique dealer friend of his. Usually they're really expensive, especially the pre-war ones like this. But my dad's friend warned him at the time, this cat brings more bad luck than good. Yeesh, so why'd your dad buy the thing if it's supposed to be cursed? He collects all sorts of rarities, especially the stuff with interesting stories. He goes nuts for those. Sounds like, an interesting guy, yeah. But yeah, a lucky cat that brings more bad luck than good. I admit, that's an intriguing hook. And Yagami-san, the curse, or whatever it is, evidence is starting to pile up, making it seem real. Ever since acquiring that statue, the Shimadas have been through one ordeal after another. Like what? Like some pretty scary stuff? My dad got a really high fever all of a sudden and was touch and go for a bit. For our whole house caught on fire too. Wow, potential arson and serious illness. You weren't kidding. That's scary stuff. And my grades keep slipping ever since Dad bought that thing. I had never dropped below 10th place before this. Is that really the statue's fault though? Well, you sure can't blame me for the ghost. One woke my dad up in the middle of the night, standing right there next to his bed. Ghosted? He was dressed like an old-timey soldier and totally pale. You just stood there like he was at attention. But he kept moaning, "Give me back my cat." My dad thought he was dreaming, so he rolled over and went back to sleep. So, was it just a dream?
Yeah.
I don't know, but the next day, that's when he started feeling awful. It's like he'd been cursed or something. You see. Well, that would be unsettling, even if it was just a string of coincidences. My dad's still not out of the woods now that he's healthy either. He almost got run over by a car a couple of days ago. It's still going on? This isn't really sounding like coincidence anymore, but I don't know what it could be. At this point, it's probably safe to consider further misfortune inevitable. That may help us determine the cause before any irreversible damage is done. I'm telling you, it's the cat. Here's a question. If you're also creeped out by it, why don't you just throw it out? It's my dad. He refuses to get rid of it. He says the previous owner was this famous author who met his demise because of the statue. So the statue was cursed even back then? Yeah. My dad said the guy died when he hit his head on it.
マジで
Oof. That is quite the story. Apparently, his whole fan base is obsessed with the statue. That's why it's considered really valuable, despite the curse. Who's the author, by the way? Well, Kitan Amasawa. He was a mystery novelist. And my grandfather.
Eh?
What? Your grandfather. Oh, and you said hitting his head on the statue? So, this was the actual cat that, you know? Well, only if this is truly the exact same statue my grandfather owned. So you don't know if this is actually the same one? Well, my grandfather's has been missing ever since he passed away, about 7 years ago. Shortly after he died, my grandmother pawned it off. She always thought it was rather creepy.
なるほど
I see. Can you tell from this picture if it's the same one as your grandfather's? It's hard to tell from just a photo. This was also 7 years ago. I see, but I do remember that the cat was cursed even back then. My grandfather was somewhat of a rarities collector himself. Of course, he jumped at the chance of owning a one-of-a-kind unlucky cat. Kita Namasawa was famous for his somewhat bizarre tales of mystery. I can definitely imagine him wanting a statue like this. My grandfather was quite taken with it. He bragged about it quite a bit when I was little. But I'm sure he never imagined his life ended because of his unlucky cat. A lucky cat took the life of Amasawa's grandfather 7 years ago, and now it's back, wreaking havoc for another family. Yagami-san, I'm not one to believe in the supernatural. All mysteries must be approached rationally, no matter how unusually they present themselves. That's what I firmly believe, because logic is always found at the true core of any mystery. Right. But that's also why my grandfather's unexplained death has stuck with me for the past 7 years. I assume the police ruled it was accidental, right? If that's the case, it kind of sounds pretty explained. No, actually, on the night my grandfather passed away, I also experienced a strange event. One that has no rational explanation and could only be considered a supernatural phenomenon. Really? What happened? I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to explain it. Let's just focus on finding out if this is actually the same cat or not first. Sure, we can do that. Rare for Amasawa to not have the words, but this could be the actual statue that took of grandfather's life. I can see why it'd be tough to talk about. Yagami-san, I am getting to the bottom of this case, one way or another. If something's causing all the tragedies around this cat, there's a good chance more will occur. I don't want anything as awful as what happened to my grandfather to happen to anyone in the Shimada family. Makes sense to me. After all, you're all about preventing incidents before they take place. Right. And not only that, this case is personal. Amasawa.
Yagami-san.
So, Yagami-san, would you please help me get to the bottom of this? Of course. The MRC advisors got your back. Thank you so much. Well, to start with the investigation, first things first, I'd like to see the statue in person. Good idea. Shimada-kun, do you think your father would mind showing it to us?
So.
Oh, yeah. I bet he'd be over the moon to have one of Kita Namasawa's descendants confirm his statue's the real deal. I'll give him a call now. He says, yeah, he'd love to meet you guys, in fact. Good to hear. Where should we meet him? I asked him to meet us at a cafe near the station. camouflage. It'll be faster than getting him signed in at the school's reception and everything. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. I would have felt bad asking him to come all the way here anyway. Well, I'll make my way to the cafe now. Let's meet out front. See you soon, Yagami-san. Well, since I'm stuck with this case, I guess... Let's finish it. And would have kind of been nice if I was just teleported there, but oh well. The game literally told me I can do nothing else but this case. Well, okay, I can do some stuff, but this case...
普段から尾行されるんですか？
まあ仕事だからな。
ターゲットに気づかれないコツは何でしょう？私は気づかれちゃうことが多いんです。
いや、なんでただの高校生が尾行する機会があるんだよ。
事件の匂いを嗅ぎつけるとつい。
相手がどんなやつかわからないし危険だろ
う。いや、しかし事件が発生する前に防げれば御の字ですし。
いや、お前が事件に巻き込まれるぞ。
その視点はなかったです。一緒に行きます。
But yeah, would have been kind of nice if we got teleported at least close to where we have to go. Reminds me, where do I have to go? Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't it be kind of considered the main case?
にしても、天沢のおじいさんが有名なミステリ作家だったとはな。
意外ですか？
いや、むしろ納得。この祖父にしてこの孫ありだな。
そう言われるとプレッシャーです。
天沢喜多の孫として恥ずかしくない人間にならないと。
そのためにはやはりあまたの事件に関わり、探偵としての勘を。
無駄に事件に首突っ込んで恥さらすとまずいんじゃない？天沢喜多の孫としてはさ。
我慢をすると好奇心がうずく。謎を嗅ぎつけると天沢喜多の血が騒ぐんです。
厄介なものを受け継いじまったな。
Are you guys done? Can I go to the case? Thank you. There we go. Mew's the cutest idol ever. What? Yagami-san, that was Amasawa senpai. You, Kita, Amasawa sensei's grandchild, right? Yes, nice to meet you. I'm Kyoko Amasawa. Shimada. Mikio Shimada. My sons told me about you. Thank you for being such a good senpai to him. I must say, I'm surprised seeing you for the first time. You definitely have Amasawa blood in you. You're like a heroine ripped straight from one of his novels. I can already tell you're not just a nice face, you're smart as a whip too, aren't you? Really? Come on, Dad, cut it out. Oh, my apologies. And, who's this with you?
Yagami desu.
I'm Takayuki Yagami, outside counselor of the Mystery Research Club. I'm primarily a detective in Kamurocho. Aha, genius detective. This is just getting better. The seasoned private eye trawls the seedy underbelly of the city with his wonderkid teen sidekick. I keep forgetting that English just takes random German words and is like, yes, it's ours now. Man, I already want to buy the whole series. I'm really sorry about my dad. Let's head inside, huh? So, for the mystery at hand, may we see the unlucky cat statue?
Here.
Yes, of course, here. So, this is it. I brought it to a taping of that TV appraisal from a show a few days ago. They couldn't determine whether or not it belonged to Kita Namasawa though. but if it turns out to be the real deal, it's supposed to be worth 2 million yen. 2 million?
Yeah.
I mean, considering its legacy, it's basically the holy grail to his fan base. But still 2 million?
Amasawa,
Do you think you could tell if it's actually your grandfather, Samasawa? Please, feel free to inspect it. In that case, allow me. This deep red stain.
Masaka.
Is that from when your grandfather... no, it's from when I splashed ketchup on it. When I was little. Ketchup? Yeah. I'd been eating a hot dog in his study and got ketchup all over the room. Well, eating may not be accurate, more like swinging it around like a sword. I was really into this historical drama at the time. My grandfather and I watched it together. Sounds like you were quite a little hellion as a kid. But the stain, I don't know if anything else could make it clearer to me that this is my grandfather's statue. Woohoo! I knew it. We can get millions for this? Seriously? Wow, talk about the score of a lifetime. Sorry if this question comes across a bit strange, sir, but I must ask you, does this statue ever make noise? Maybe like a meow? Huh? Does my cat statue meow? What makes you ask? Well, the thing is, on the night my grandfather died 7 years ago, I heard this cat. It meowed at me. Are you serious? Almost of it. Is this the supernatural phenomenon you refer to? Yes.
No.
Could you give us some more details? Sorry, I know this might be hard. No, I understand. We have to do it for the case. This is the first time I've seen Amasawa like this.
Amasawa.
You said your grandfather's death was wrought an accident. Was there even a slight chance that it was actually a crime? The police came and checked the scene, but they said they couldn't find anything suspicious. Besides, it happened in a locked room. Not only was the door to the study inaccessible, but the crescent locks on all the windows were still secure. A locked room, death, and a cursed statue. This is sounding more and more like one of Kita Namasawa's books. Well, if we were in a Detective Conan episode, then you could, with a 99% certainty, say a fishing line was involved. It's like the murder weapon #1. What's a crescent lock? They're the most common kind of window locks in homes for a reason. They get the job done. I doubt the windows were a point of entry for anyone that night. Oh, okay. That tells me nothing, Yagami. Seriously. Like every country has different windows. As I've learned recently. Since the police didn't see any signs of break-in, or even a struggle, they really had no recourse but to rule the death an accident. So it's doubtful this was a burglary gone wrong. Afterwards, the unlucky cat creeped out the whole family enough that my grandmother pawned it off. Unsurprisingly, the family lost track of the statue after that, so I never expected to see it again like this.
Amasawa.
So, you're saying you definitely heard the meow of a cat on the night your grandfather died? Yes, I have no doubt. I believe it was around 1:30 in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water and passed by my grandfather's study. That was when I heard a meowing sound come from the room. Did your grandparents have a pet cat? Or maybe it was a stray outside the window? No, they didn't have any cats, and I definitely would have known if a stray had gotten in. With the dampo in the yard, no cats could have gotten by without him barking up a storm. And I distinctly remember the sound being loud enough to come from the room. not from outside the house.
実は
Creepy. What's even creepier is I can remember my grandfather telling me more than once. When that cat cries, misfortune comes calling.
なんだって
What? I was given strict orders to never even approach the study if I ever heard a cat meowing in there. That's why once I heard the cat, I ran back to my room and hid, terrified. And the next day, my grandfather was... That must have been so hard. If I had just been brave enough to go in the room instead of running, I could have... Maybe I could have prevented my grandfather from dying.
No.
7 years ago, you were only about 11, right? Don't blame yourself for being scared. A truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur. I wonder if her grandfather's own incident has anything to do with Amasawa taking that saying so seriously. Shimada-san, thank you for going out of your way to help us today. Oh, no, it's my pleasure. Did you find any clues? Maybe even a lead, no? Unfortunately, I'm not so sure. Look out! Okay, that was random. There is no construction anywhere close by. How? What the? What? What? Yagami, look up, please. I want to see that. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I guess it wasn't secured all the way. Was that the unlucky cat? Way. Dad, please. What's it gonna take for you to get rid of the statue? Even I'm starting to get freaked out by this. Well, we should get home. Thanks again for today. I think we should follow him to make sure he's not killed on the way home. Actually, sir? Yes? Would you mind leaving the statue with us for a while? Leave it with you? Yes, until we can debunk the curse. But aren't you worried? The school curse is starting to look pretty real deal to me. My grandfather once said, curses only blight their believers. Did he now? Yes. He also said, you must never succumb to the marvel of a mystery. You must keep your wits about you. Despite my age, he imparted this philosophy of mystery solving to me before his death, and I hold the truths he shared with me in the highest regard. As Kitana Masawa's grandchild, I cannot back down to the strange events and turn away from a genuine mystery. I refuse to believe in this curse. Therefore, it will have no effect on my pursuit of the truth. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Thank you. But still. Not only that, this is a mystery that needs solving by an Amasawa. Oh, Amasawa-san. When I heard that meow 7 years ago, I ran from the truth and the result was absolutely horrible. I'll never make the same mistake again. Okay, if that's the case, I'll leave it with you. Please, find a way to break the curse before something bad happens again. Thank you so much, sir. By the way, I heard that you bought the statue from a friend who runs a second-hand shop. Which one would that be? Ebisu Pawn in Ichincha. Ebisu Pawn. Get it. I'll go speak with him now. Thanks again. Amasawa is really into this case. Guess I shouldn't be surprised considering, well, I should step up my advising efforts for her on this one. Okay, meaning I have to go to Ebisu. Was I at Ebisu before in this game? At least not recently, I don't think so. Ebisu in this city, where are you? Over here. Perfect. Okay, okay. Boy. I'm with a high school child. Leave me alone. Pervert. High school child. Right. Thanks, brain. Very helpful. Amasawa, why don't you have a skateboard? This would be so much quicker if we both had a skateboard. Why am I in... I'm in train style. When did you switch? Wait, what? How unfair is that? Get up. Can we just please scrap him? What the? Hey! Can we have, I don't know, a special EX move? With not parked cars, but cars standing around randomly? No? Sad. Yeah, that was a waste of time for sure. Alright, it was Yo, my dude, I need your help. Hello, is this about time? I'm from the Yagami Detective Agency, Takayuki Yagami. That is. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, a detective. I'm his assistant, Kyoko Amasawa. You're his assistant, a high schooler. Yo! Don't be so judgmental. Is there a problem?
Yeah.
No, not particularly. What is it you wanted to ask? We're looking into this lucky cat statue for Mikio Shimada-san. He says he knows you. Ah, this is for Shimada-san. Would you mind if I ask, how did you first come to acquire the statue? This pawnbroker friend of mine closed up his shop, so I bought this remaining inventory. He couldn't vouch for the statue's authenticity, though. Well, we know it's the real thing now, but maybe we oughtn't fill him in on that. Might make a mess of things. You don't happen to know who sold the cat to your friend originally, do you? Nah, sorry. He told me it'd been passed around a bunch before it ended in his shop, but he didn't know any specifics, probably why he couldn't authenticate the thing. I see. Thanks anyway. Oh, one last question. This might sound odd, but when you still had the statue in the shop, did anything strange ever happen here?
Eh?
Strange? Ah, you mean the curse? Nah, I don't buy into that stuff. Nothing ever happened here to make me change my mind either. Nothing at all. You're sure? Nope. The guy I got the statue from never mentioned any of the sort, although I suppose he might have just not wanted to sound crazy. Oh, I see. Yagami-san, does this mean the so-called curse didn't begin until Shimada-kun's father acquired the statue?
Ah.
Yeah, sounds like it. Anyway.
Hmm?
What's... smoke? It's on fire! Huh? Really? Get the fire extinguisher! Yeah, we got the fire out right away, but we seriously have no idea where it came from. Just whoosh! Out of nowhere! Phew, I'm glad that didn't get any worse. Yagami-san, what do you think started that fire? I have to say the number of incidents around this cat is getting ridiculous. I don't think this is coincidence at all anymore. Hang on, do you smell something? Gasoline. Gas. That would mean there's a chance that the fire earlier was actually arson. Agreed. Yagami-san, what do you say we search the scene real quick before the police get here? Yeah, let's check and observe for any traces in the area. Keep sharp for anything like gasoline trails or containers. Okay. Nothing in here, apparently. Ah, there. Very believable pile. What's it called? Whatever. Gasoline. Rests. What? English left me. What's this? Something was dripping here. I'd wager it's gasoline based on the color and smell. Yeah, it goes all the way to the alley. Let's see if we can track it. A plastic bottle. Inside, more gasoline smell. Does this mean... Yep, the fire at the pawn shop was actually arson. But who's the culprit and why? No idea. But let's fill in the police and the guy at the shop on what we found first. It's the same police officer as in Kamurocho? They couldn't even give him a different model? Is this a new Nurse Joy police officer? Or wow, what are they called in Pokemon? Nope, can't remember. Are they also Joys? Maybe, probably. They're all connected. Yagami-san, how should we proceed with the investigation from here? Well, now that we know the fire at the pawn shop was intentionally set, what I'd love to do is pin down our little firebug. Pin them down how exactly? Well, I don't know anything about them, but they're obviously after the statue. Maybe we can just lure them out somehow? A solid enough idea. Where should we start? I suppose just meandering around town ought to do. Considering how quickly the pawn shop was hit, I can't imagine it taking long. I see. Some genuine, hard-boiled legwork, huh? A lot riskier than my usual investigations. Yeah, well, you can stay behind. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more dangerous than I like. That's why you ought to head back too. I think not. Please allow me to continue on the case. Sawa, this is... I need to solve this myself, Yagami-san. Please. Okay, but you really have to be careful and keep a distance when we're in public, got it? I'm basically a walking tragedy magnet, carrying around the thing. Yes, I promise. I'll be safe. So, where should we head first? Preferably somewhere that makes it easy to watch our bags while we kill time. How about we play darts? You want to play darts? Why? Why not karaoke? Only one person has to take their eye off their surroundings at a time, and if someone does come after us, you can always counter with some darts to the face. Okay, I have to give you points for the overall plan, but darts to the face? Make no mistakes, I'm actually quite good at the game. My aim's solid enough to be able to hit a human head.
Yeah?
So I think it'd be best if I handled any incoming threats, and if you just don't say that kind of thing to someone, maybe. Right, well, after you? Well, we're not out here to play games, but this case has also been a pretty big weight on Amasawa. Maybe it'd do her some good to blow off some steam. Okay, it's the Sega arcade sound. I was like, where am I? Where am I? Where did the game teleport me to? Sure, let's play for a bit. Keep your eyes peeled for any suspicious individuals along the way, especially if they're approaching you. I'll be careful. At least this is a small place. We'll definitely see anyone coming for us here. Confirm throw, move cursor, move camera. Opponent's turn. Okay. Begin at darts. No! Okay. 301. Let's go. Ah, it's that. Okay.
Yes.
Dead. Hold still, Yagami. I'm totally concentrating on people around me. I am. No! Sad. What is that unfair UFO capture in the background? How are you supposed to get any of that? Nope. Damn it, why am I messing up so much? How is my aiming so up? No. Keep it.
Yes.
Oh, close one, close one. Alright, okay, we got this, Yagami, come on. Low tone again. Great. That was the plan, though. Out? I thought you were good at this game. Why are you messing up now?
どうした？
Time, I really don't get this game. Like, are they trying to mock me? Level 18. Oh shit, what was that? Okay, got it.
こういうこともあります。
That's 100.33. Yeah, I guess. Alright. Not bad, Yagami-san. Should I have gone easy on you? Oh, don't rub it in. So, did you see anyone suspicious here? I kinda got too into the game and forgot to look around. Oh, come on, you seriously weren't looking? I guess I sort of got into the zone there too, though. Looks like darts didn't make for the best cover activity. We should shift gears. What would work better for us? Good idea. Where could we watch out for potential assailants? How about the betting center? Why there? Well, we'll still be able to see anyone approaching us. In fact, this could be even better than darts. If one person does all the betting, the other can observe our surroundings without losing concentration on a game. And even better, a bet makes for a much more effective defensive weapon than darts. I see. Well, I'll handle the defense part for us, but let's get over there before something bad can happen to us here.
So, いえばお前、受験勉強は大丈夫なの？
そのことはあまり考えないようにしてます。焦ると推理能力に支障が出るので。
受験勉強に支障が出る方が問題だと思うが。
そのことはあまり考えたくはないですね。
真実から目を背けていいのか？
And I'm not sure if I can open the map.
もうやめて。
やれやれ。
Okay, now I can open it for sure. Betting center over here. Quite a ways away. Where did all my taxis go? What? Where are all the taxis? Game, what did you do to them? Can I use my app and call the taxi? It's not available. Why? Because they sometimes talk to each other? What? What is this? You want to prolong the gameplay through forcing one to walk everywhere? Since I can't even use my skateboard, you're also limiting my access to taxis. Wow. Nice, thank you. Love your game.
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ. Do you have dog food? Nah. Ooh, gimme. Fantasy zone. Oh well, gimme. Gimme. You can keep those.
ありがとうございます。
Okay. Are you quicker? Modified for tighter steering. Skateboard that uses the latest technology to provide amazing acceleration and maximum speed. I don't think you're better than my hoverboard, but thanks anyway. I guess. Okay, did I have everything? Which costs only 2,500? Looks like it. Boxing is damn expensive, I must say. Oh, no, it's locked. Okay. Then, give me this. Give me this. Give me this. And boost grip, boost attack first. And apparently that's it. Good. I was quick and painless. No. Why is the batting center so far away? Nope, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. You do not see me. I said you do not see me, why are you seeing me? Nice, made it safely. Let's get right into it so we don't look suspicious. Right, acting natural. Alright, Slugger, show me what you got. You're not gonna bet, Amazon? Let's say I'm more literally inclined than athletically inclined. Pretty sure even a bookworm can swing a bat. Still, a bit too hard-boiled of detective work for my taste. Okay, just keep an eye out while I swing a few. I can't have anyone sneaking up on us.
Hi.
Right, leave it to me. Swing bats, move cursor. Shoot. It's the grid system, right? I suck at that. My favorite betting was... what's it called? Was it in 3?
Yes.
3 or 4? Where there was no grid system. It was nice.
Yes.
No! No! Yeah. I forgot to move. The dropper, right? Oh, what a slider. Nice.
Yes.
7 out of 10. Decent. Could be worse. B rank. Yo. That was my first time on this course. Yeah? Give me a better rank for that. Oh, are you having an off day? I guess so. Kind of weird. Usually I get a few more hits than that. What are you saying? 7 out of 10 is a 70% hit rate. What is so bad of that? Well, it happens to us all, I suppose. Great. The bookworm has to make me feel better here. Phew, sure worked up a sweat in there. Have some water.
Oh.
Thank you.
Nah.
So, any luck on your end? Spot anyone? Yeah, about that. I've seen a few somewhat suspicious people, but no one who seems to be paying us any attention. I see. Why don't we take a short break for now? Why are we cuddling the cat?
Nah.
Hey, Amasava, can I ask you something? What is it? Is your grandfather the reason you started the mystery research club?
Hi.
Yes, in fact, he's the reason I grew so obsessed with mysteries in general. He's been a very big influence in my life. So, do you see yourself becoming a mystery author in the future? I certainly hope so. No more than that. I believe it's something I must do.
Hi.
Really? Yes. Truth be told, my dream is to complete his unfinished masterpiece. Oh, do you have an unfinished manuscript of his?
実は
I do. When he passed away, he was in the midst of completing the final entry of his most popular series. He got roughly halfway through the draft, but he didn't write anything about the most crucial part, the duel. Duel revealed the culprit and the method.
ですが
He didn't leave any notes behind that even hint towards what they could be, so no one knows how he meant to finish the book. Sounds like you've got some real work on your hands. Indeed, although I recently realized something that could be the potential answer to the mystery. Damn, you really are good. I'll have to send you a copy someday for that one, but let me know if you figure it out before you get to the end. Excuse me. Huh?
Nah.
What's going on? Yagami-san, please keep eye contact and pretend we're just chatting.
Huh?
Why?
実は
There's a man across the street who keeps looking at us. There is. Now that I think of it, he was at the arcade too. He followed us here?
ええ
Seems so. He wasn't acting suspicious there at first, but later, when I took off with the statue and hid from his sight, he was looking around in a panic, like he'd lost sight of something. So you think he's been after us this whole time? Yes, I'd presume so.
あの
Yagami-san, how about we take a bit of a calculated risk? What is it you want to calculate?
はい
If I stay here and distract him, would you be willing to slip out and loop back around him? That way, you can catch him before he has a chance to escape.
なるほど。
Okay, I see. Yeah, that's a solid plan. I'll get over to him real quick. Gotta find that back door first. Well, if the layout is the same as in Kamurocho, we just walk out here. Whee! He'll definitely see me coming from here. How can I sneak up on him without getting caught? Oops. Let me open. Thank you. And as we all know, the perfect disguise is a vampire costume, because nobody ever suspects the vampire. Alright, this outfit should do it. I'll move slowly enough to not call his attention.
What?
Hey. Huh? Who are you? Oh. Wait, you're that girl. And you're the firebug at the pawn shop, right? Huh. I must have a keep away. Huh. The cat. The lucky cat. Oh. Do you want this? You want it because it's evidence, right? Because of what's still on it? You saw it? You saw it? So what? Pray tell, is there something on this cat that could put you away for good, perhaps? What? Excellent bluff, Miss Eva. You let him right where you wanted him.
What?
And now we have the final confirmation. So, what is it on this cat that could get you in so much trouble, huh? You tried to burn down a pawn shop over this thing. What's on the cat that you need gone so badly? Who knows? Answer us. What do you know about Kitan Amasawa's death? Hey, I said stay back. Hand it over. What? How dare you? Kitty cat.
Amasawa.
Jeez, Amasawa, I thought you said you weren't suited for the hard-boiled work. I suppose I was a bit rambunctious when I was little. Still, I have what it takes to raise a bit of hell when needed. You fuckers. I'm just gonna kill you both and take the damn thing. Okay, Amasawa, it's my job from here on. Stay back. Seriously. Oh, come on.
What?
Hey. Great. He's out cold. Let's tie him up, just in case. That ought to do it. Oh, it got all gross. Considering how this man reacted to the cat, I believe there's at least one secret to it that we don't know. Yeah, one that neither your family or the police knew about at the time either. And if it's the case, it's not going to be easy to discover. But I can't say that there's absolutely nothing to it. After all, it was one of my grandfather's most cherished rare possessions. Why don't we give it another thorough look over? Yeah, good idea. Is there a slight gap around the neckline? Really? A gap? I thought it was all one big molded piece. Look, right here. It's more apparent now that it has mud on it. Must have been from when it got dropped earlier. What? Why could it be there? This eyeball jiggles a little. Actually, I can push it in a bit too. You're right. Interesting that the eyes are actually separate parts. But why make something so elaborate? I'm not sure. jiggly eye and a gap around the neck. I wonder if they have any function.
ということは
You know, if the eye and the neck could be an eye for the truth will eventually find the way. Hold on to that keen eye and take a look around you.
なんだって
What?
えっと
Sorry, I just remembered my grandfather saying this once, while holding the cat. He said it with pride, but it always stuck out as somewhat odd to me.
察するに
Maybe he was giving me a hint all the way back then. A hint to how the cat works? Sometimes he'd give me clues to see if I could pick up on a mystery as a sort of game.
なるほど
I see, but what do you think he meant by it? Perhaps we're supposed to hold onto the eye and make the head go around?
えっと
Look around. Yeah, we should hold the loose eye in place and spin the head.
つまり
Oh, I see. You hold onto the keen eye and make the head take a look around.
はい
Right. Leave it to the wordsmith, huh? What say we give it a try? Ah. Return it. The arm? Yagami-san, look. Oh, it
まさか
just... It meowed. So it's a trick statue. I'd bet this is what your grandfather was hinting at. Yes, of course, but no one in my family had any idea it could do that. It appears, yes, it has a secret compartment. Looks empty though, huh? A smudge. No, a fingerprint and a dark red stain all dried up. Is it? Yeah, no mistaking it this time. That's blood. Oh, I'm so screwed.
まさか
Then let me take a guess. That fingerprint's yours. And this blood. It belongs to Kitana Masawa, doesn't it?
ちょっと
Answer me. What do you know about this? Kitana Masawa, my grandfather. Did you have something to do with his death? Your Oh, I see. You're that man's granddaughter, huh? To think his granddaughter would be the one who caught me 7 whole years later. Please, answer me. Guess there's no getting away with this now. And I'm just so tired. Fine, I'll tell you. Alright, let's hear the truth about what happened to Kitana Masawa. Finally, Amasawa and the rest of the family can get some closure. It happened 7 years ago, like you know. I was up past my eyeballs in debt. I needed a lot of money and I needed it by sunrise. That's when I spotted the biggest mansion in the whole neighborhood. I had heard some kooky, famous author lived there.
まさか
So, you snuck into the house that night? Yeah. The place was huge and all the nights were off. Figured I wasn't getting caught.
ですが
But Rampo was in the yard. Our dog. I'm sure he would have barked at you. He was too busy chowing down on the rice bowl I toasted him. Oh, Rampo. Sometimes you're too sweet.
なあ
What do you do next? I went looking for his study as fast as I could. I assumed all the real goods would be either stashed away or on display in there. It was late enough that I figured everyone would be asleep. But when I found the study and peeked inside, I saw the old man just barely lit up with a candle. He fiddled around with the cat's head, opened the thing up, and took something out. What was it? I couldn't believe it. Inside that cat, the old man had a bar of gold. A bar of gold. The way he was grinning at it, I knew it was real. It had to be worth millions. I jumped at him without even thinking. We tussled for a bit, so I grabbed the cat and I whacked him in the head with it. You... How could you? And then you took the gold and ran off? Yeah. Thought I was gonna be made for real. Damn it. And in the end, the goddamn loan shark just swiped it from me and pretended it never happened. But how'd you get out? The study was locked when the police arrived. Oh, that. So you wanted to get the statue back so you could clean out the compartment? Yeah, that's right. I didn't know for sure there was a fingerprint in it though. Really? You mean you did all this just to be cautious? Yep. I was wearing gloves that night, so I wasn't thinking about fingerprints, but once I got away from the scene, I saw I had a tear in my glove and my finger was covered in blood. So you worried that you left some kind of trace at the scene? Later, I read that police ruled his death an accident, so I knew they didn't find any prints. But that secret compartment, that could have been a game changer. There was a solid chance I left a trace of being in there. All it'd take was for one person to figure out the statue's secret, and I'd be screwed. That's why I tried so hard to get the cat, but it fell off the map pretty quickly. For 7 whole years, that damn cat's been the one thing on my mind. And all of a sudden, about a month ago, I see the fucking thing on TV. The cat I see in my nightmares all the time. Right. We did hear about it getting appraised on TV at some point. Let me tell ya, I was shitting myself watching that fancy pants appraiser looking it over with his little magnifying glass thing. If you pop that compartment open on TV, So, you saw the current owner of the statue on the appraisal show, and that's when you tried to get it back from him. Right. I panicked after accidentally offing the guy. This went from a simple robbery to a potential homicide. Fast. I made myself focus and I came up with an idea. I'd used the cat's arm gimmick to make the whole thing look like an accident.
Huh?
What do you mean? You'll see. Should happen any time now.
Eh?
But it closed. Really smart, that old man. It's built so it closes back up automatically. The arm sprang up with surprising force. Yep, that's what I used. Oh, I see. You rigged it up to the window, didn't you? Yep. Sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Amasawa.
Mind explaining, Amasawa? What I imagined happened was he stacked up some books by the window and put the statue on top, with his arm lowered, mind you. I assume he's arranged the books rather unstably, so it would collapse. By placing the cat in the right spot, its paw would shoot upwards and engage the window lock, effectively sealing the room. He must have slipped out the window after quickly arranging the scene when then waited, hoping to see the gimmick play out as he had planned before he could be caught. When the time arrived, the paw shot up, whacking the window lock closed, with enough force to knock over both the cat and the stack of books. This was the window right in front of the spot where my grandfather laid. The scene must have ended up looking like my grandfather had fallen and hit his head on the statue.
Naruhodo.
I get it now. That gold bar must have been my grandfather's secret savings. It explains why he never told any of us about how the cat worked. And it explains why he tried to scare me away from the room if I ever heard it meow. Can't blame your family for never finding out. I doubt anyone would have checked for secret treasure before getting rid of what they thought was a regular creepy statue. curse of the lucky cat statue, all due to a secret my grandfather took to the grave. Finally, I know the truth. Just like a mystery writer would hope. I would have been really screwed if you were this smart as a kid. Hold on, does that mean you're the one causing all the trouble for the Shimada family? Probably, yeah. First I tried sneaking into their place to get it back, but the guy just woke up on me. When I told him to give me back the cat, he thought it was a ghost and straight up passed out. Well, he did say that he started suffering a mysterious illness after that night. A high fever, to be specific. A fever? Oh, that's no mystery. I had a cold that night. Must have given it to him. Well, I suppose that explains that part. But you're not just responsible for getting the guy sick. You tried to burn the house down too, didn't you? Well, since the intimidation failed, you thought you could just resort to torching the evidence? Civilians be damned? Are you the one who tried to run over Shimada-san too? And the one who caused the accident outside the cafe the other day? You really are good, kid. I figured if the owner died, his family would get just as creeped out as the last one and get rid of the thing, you know? Scumbag! Then, what about Shimada-kun's grades dropping? Huh? What about what? Guess he doesn't have anything to do with that one. BMX Mountains... something. Totally missed that. Because they were so convinced misfortune would befall them, even the most harmless things were perceived as part of the curse. Of course. And it's the same police officer again. I still can't believe the statue had a secret compartment the whole time, let alone a gold bar at one point. At least I can finally chalk a non-supernatural course up to the meowing I heard that night. Yeah, good point. If you think about it, the curse attached to the statue was just another layer of security for my grandfather. Not only does it have a secret compartment with a gimmick to open it, but it even has an ominous story surrounding it, disguised to drive people away. Perhaps this amused my grandfather enough to make this one of his cherished possessions. I could see that. At any rate, Amasawa, I'm glad you were able to get to the bottom of what really happened with your grandfather. I agree, truly. I can't tell you the weight that's been lifted off my shoulders. And it's all thanks to you, Yagami-san. Oh, I don't know. You were really sharp on this case too, Amasawa. What? Really? Yeah. You're the one who figured out the trick to opening the can. Not only that, you solved the locked room murder right after learning who did it. That's true. But still. You know what, Amasawa? I sort of feel like your grandfather was hoping you'd solve the statue's mystery all along. Think about it. Why else would he ask you a riddle about the statue while holding it? He wanted to keep it a secret to everyone. Even with what was in it? If I'd solved the mystery, I'd find out what's inside. Well, maybe it was meant to be a gift for future you. Or like a prize awarded to a full-grown detective, Kyoko Amasawa. I see. So, when I don't fall victim to lies and push past the fear, I can find a glimpse of the truth. That definitely sounds like my grandfather. The gold might be gone, but you still grow to become a fine detective and solve the genuine mystery, just like your grandfather predicted. I'm sure he's proud of you, wherever he is. I sure hope so. Well, Grandpa, are you? Okay. Oh, my thing is still kill some time. We shall continue killing time tomorrow. My voice is really, really dead. Well, tomorrow depends on well, how I'm feeling, because I feel like my test will be positive tomorrow. I don't want to go. But oh well. But yeah, thanks for sticking around as always. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.